Olivia Rodrigo is the new pop sensation to come into this world. She's an actress, singer, and model, first gaining popularity by being on a Disney TV show. She has a #1 single already behind her, and she just released her 11-track album entitled Sour. Olivia starred in the show Bizaardvark, and she also stars in the High School Musical remake. Olivia is the only true star that Disney has been able to make in the past 5 years. She's the only star to come since Zendaya, and she seems like she's gonna take this pop world by storm. Before releasing her album, she released 3 singles prior. Driver License is one of her singles, a song where she talks about getting her heart broke while still being in love. Deja Vu is her other single. It's a song where she analyzes everything her ex does with his new girl and realizes they are doing the same thing she did with him. And her last single to spawn out of this album was Good For You, a mad, angry song about her ex moving on way too fast. Sour is an indie pop album with rock flares. With this album, Olivia really depicts the teenage world. She plays the selfish, insecure, and obsessive ex who's having boy problems. A lot of these songs on this album are to be based upon her co-star and ex, Joshua Bassett. Here's my review on the album. Sour is a good album. It's cohesive and doesn't go too long, and it flows perfectly. My biggest critique with this album is that the writing can be inconsistent. Sometimes the writing is good, and then other times it can be underwhelming. It's not terrible, it's just very cookie cutter writing. But this album is still good. My favorite songs off this album are Good For You, Favorite Crime, Brutal, and Deja Vu. My least favorite song is Jealousy, Jealousy. You can really hear the pop rock come out in songs like Good For You and Brutal, and then you hear the indie pop songs with Deja Vu and Favorite Crime. One thing I would like to add is that this album is very reminiscent of Taylor Swift. However, it does not take away from this album. This album is still good. It's a solid album. Another thing I like about this album is Olivia gets very personal. She's emotional and she brings everything to the table. She doesn't hide anything. She's physically, mentally, and emotionally there in this album. And to conclude, I would definitely recommend listening to this album. Remember to like and subscribe, and also Ariel has spoken.